In this video, I will show you guys a money method that you want to try before the next event week starts in GTA Online. Now, unlike all of the money methods from the most recent event week, with some of them having the different bonuses, honestly, there is not really many ways to make millions of dollars. And usually when Rockstar do release event weeks very similar to this, with some pretty bad bonuses, I always prefer to do this money method instead. So guys, without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into this video. So guys, this money method will be evolving around the Salvage Yard robberies. If you guys did not know, the Salvage Yard robberies do refresh with every single event week, which means in every single event week you can steal 3 vehicles and make roughly $1 million by selling all 3 of them. Now of course, like many other things across GTA Online, you will need a few things to start the Salvage Yard robberies, but the main thing being the Salvage Yard itself. Now the Salvage Yard is actually not that cheap. It will cost you guys between $2.5 million to maybe even $3 million or more with upgrades, but in my opinion, I think this is worth it. You will make this money back over the few event weeks. Think of this as more of an investment. And now with your Salvage Yard, if you guys head inside and then over to this main computer, this will be where you can access all 3 of the Salvage Yard robberies for this week. You guys will see in the gameplay that these are the 3 vehicles this week. So of course, if you guys complete all 3 of these and sell them off, it will make you just under $1 million. Also remember that each of these vehicles will have a challenge bonus in the finale of these things. Now some of them are much harder to complete than others. And also remember, when selecting a vehicle to salvage, or at least steal, there will be a setup fee of only $20,000, which of course will remove from the main price. Now overall, the Salvage Yard robberies do not take too long to complete. First of all, there will be some tasks that you can do in a free mode lobby. These things are pretty straightforward to do, and for the most part, it is just collecting something and delivering it to the Salvage Yard. After completing these tasks, you then have the planning work missions. Usually there is only 2 of them to complete, and also an optional one if you want to do it. Normally the optional ones will just make the finale much easier, but just remember this is optional, so you don't have to do it, and you can actually save some time without doing this. Now a good feature about the Salvage Yard robberies is that you guys really have a choice in what order you want to do them in. You can do these tasks first and then complete all of the different other setups, or you guys could complete one task, do a main setup, and then do more tasks. The choice is really yours. After eventually setting up everything for the Salvage Yard robbery, which took me roughly 45 minutes to an hour, I could then start the main robbery for the Grotti Itali GTO Stinger TT. Now if you guys saw the Salvage Yard robberies on screen, this car will get me the most money this week, and if you guys cannot be arsed with doing all 3 of the robberies, I would definitely recommend doing the highest paying one. Now in this robbery, I had to go out to sea and climb aboard this boat, and then had to stealth my way through the boat. Unfortunately, I got detected, so I really had to try and survive. This is quite difficult with all of the different air support coming in eventually, but after some time I managed to clear the boat a little bit more. I then revealed the location of the car and then protected the skylift until it eventually dropped off the car. At this point in the vehicle robbery, we are essentially done. The last thing to do is just drive this vehicle to the Salvage Yard to complete the robbery. Now the moment you guys deliver one of the Salvage Yard robbery cars to your Salvage Yard, you guys will then get this screen pretty much saying all of the different challenges that you could have completed. You'll also notice that each challenge will get you guys $10,000. So just from this one robbery, I made back what I spent for the setup fee, which was $20,000. Altogether, you should be able to make $40,000, maybe $50,000 with some different bonuses, which is honestly just really nice on top of this. And you can do this for each of the robberies. So for the most part, you might even be able to make over $1 million just by completing all of these challenges on top. Altogether, these bonuses are really good. They can be quite challenging to complete if you are doing this solo, but they are definitely doable, and I would highly recommend trying to do them. And now guys, the final part of this video is to sell the Salvage Yard vehicles. So once you guys have completed one of the robberies, all you have to do is walk over to the vehicle, press right on the D-pad, and then you will have the option to sell this, or instead salvage the parts. Now in my experience from doing the Salvage Yard robberies a few times, you are probably best off just selling the vehicle outright for the highest price. Salvaging parts is kind of pointless right now. I did this for the first few cars that I had in the Salvage Yard, yard, and I thought that it would add to the safe value. Now this did not seem to happen, and it does seem like the safe will actually work differently, but once you guys press sell vehicle, you will then have to deliver this to the docks. Just be very careful when driving the vehicle, obviously, because you don't want to get less money. If you guys do not want to drive the vehicle, you can also use a cargo bob. This will also be a very good way to get it over to the docks. Now you guys will see when I delivered the vehicle, I got the payout of $396,000. So in roughly about 1 hour, maybe less on some of the different salvage yard robberies, you can make some really good money from doing them. Now just remember, if you do complete all 3 of them, you will have to wait until the next event week, which will be every single Thursday, which can be quite annoying sometimes, especially when you guys have these bonuses for this event week, which are not the greatest. But along with this, I would also recommend doing the time trials as well, especially the HSW time trial if you guys play on next gen consoles. That can make you guys $250,000 if you guys complete the part-time. But yeah guys, hopefully you went on to enjoy this video or find it useful in some way, shape or form. This is just sort of a reminder that you guys can do this if you guys do not want to do any of the bonuses. If you guys went on to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate your support, and if you guys are new here, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.